Hi everyone, my name is Serene Albamani from DHL Express and I'm based in Melbourne, Australia. Yes, so I work for an amazing company called DHL Express and we're a global leader in logistics services. So we specialize in premium and express courier deliveries in over 220 countries and territories worldwide. So we have a very large global reach. And we have a very established network consisting of our own DHL operated aircrafts. So you may have seen our red and yellow DHL vans on the road before. That's just part of our network and how we are able to service our customers door to door. Yes, so my role here at DHL Express is Global Multinational Customer Manager. So, one of the great things about my role is that every day does look a little bit different, which keeps things nice and exciting. So, as I'm in a sales role, I do put a lot of focus on acquiring additional business from both new and existing clients. And as my role is customer facing, I do spend a bit of time on the road meeting with my clients face to face. And I like to get in front of my clients just to understand their supply chains and see where I can add value to their business. And I find that being out in the field is especially exciting because I get to use my people skills, which I've always found is something that I have. And I also get to learn about different industries and trends. But on saying that, I also have days which are a little bit more admin focused. So sitting in front of my computer or laptop, getting all the nitty gritty admin sort of work done. Sure. So, if you'd told me when I finished school that I'd be working in logistics, I probably would have thought you were lying or that it wasn't true because I definitely didn't see this career path for myself. But I'm so happy that I landed this opportunity to work for such an amazing company, and I've had quite a memorable career journey, one that I'm quite proud of as well. I joined DHL Express in October 2016, and I started in our frontline centre, so as a customer service agent up in our Brisbane head office. So I must admit at the time I was a little bit lost. I had no idea what I wanted to do or be. I'd worked in different industries from hospitality to insurance. And I just felt like I wasn't the right fit for either of those. So I saw a job come up for DHL Express and I thought, why not? Why not just go for it? And from the first day I started, I was able to see how much, how much time and effort they instill into their employees. We had a rigorous 6-week training process, for a customer service role. And in the past, I hadn't really found that was the case for any other company. So I was instantly able to, see how much they invest in their staff. And that was a bit of a game changer for me. So I knew when I started that I wanted to be in sales. So starting in customer service, I sort of planned out my career path as to what I wanted to do. And after a year of being in our customer service frontline team, I moved up to our direct sales channel in a business assessment team, so qualifying business leads. And that was a really, really great experience. I was able to obtain a lot of knowledge about, sales and how it all works. And then eventually an opportunity came up in Melbourne for a field sales executive role. So it was a big jump for me, but I thought, why not just go for it? I always wanted to live in Melbourne. So I applied for it, just thought I'd give it a go. I honestly didn't think I'd be successful in getting it. And the sales manager down here in Melbourne was amazing enough to give me the opportunity to move down. So I worked in our field sales role for about two years. And just at the start of this year, another account management role came up for our global multinational customer division. So these are a bit more, larger clients dealing with more corporations as opposed to smaller businesses. And I've been in this role for almost 9 months now and absolutely loving it. Yeah, I think it would be a number of things. I think firstly was, the management team was so dedicated to pushing a career plan on us and making sure that, we had a set plan in place if we did want to progress in the company. So there was a lot of encouragement from higher management to progress, and they were very vocal about, the opportunities that were available to us. So that was one of the things that I found, straight away after starting at DHL Express, was that encouragement and that dedication from managers and supervisors to progress. And hearing some of their stories as well was really motivating and encouraging. And I also think as well, the incentives were one of the amazing things to come with the job as well. So many incentives to really help you motivate yourself and really want to be a high performer in any sort of role. So I think those were the two main things. Yes. So, honestly, just the culture at DHL Express is unmatched. I mean, like I said earlier, I've worked in a multiple different industries, and nothing beats the DHL culture. It does feel like a family. There's no ask that's ever too big. They really take care of us. Just as an example, throughout the pandemic, working from home was quite challenging for those long periods through the Melbourne lockdown. So DHL was really conscious of that, and they were very caring to send things like fruit baskets and the occasional sort of gift to us, just to help us get through the challenging times that we face during lockdown. So I think really just the culture would be the main thing. And also just the staff, because DHL is so focused on investing into their people. The employees that work for DHL Express, I feel like they just attract some really amazing people, and everyone's through different walks of life, but everyone comes together and shares their knowledge very openly, and it's like a family. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely, like what you've said, was being the male dominated industry. So that was my misconception when I joined the company. But I didn't realize how many departments, are within the DHL Express company, because we are such a large company worldwide. There's so many different departments. So, yes, we do have operations, and, whilst that might be seen as a male dominated field, we also have a lot of female staff working in operations. But there's also so many different career paths that you can take. So, as an example, HR, learning and development, IT, training, sales. There's just so many career paths that you can take that I wasn't aware of, when I started. So I think that's one to definitely consider, that it's not just the operation side of things. It's not just the vehicles and deliveries. There's so much more, and there's definitely something for you if you're looking into it. Absolutely, yeah. So one of my biggest hobbies is cooking. I love cooking, and I love, trying out new recipes. Not that I'm probably very good, but I like to think that, it's a really, good hobby of mine. So I think that, yeah, DHL definitely allows, work-life balance in a really, really good sense. And just an example of that, we have regular workshops, for that work-life balance. We have information on how to stay fit, information on, if you are having a bit of a challenge recently, whether it's, if you're going through a bit of, mental health issues or anything like that. There's a lot of resources for us that are available, such as our EAP service, which is access for everyone in the company if they're going through anything. So it's really, really great to see that a company takes care of their staff in that sense, and there's so many resources for us to be able to have that healthy work-life balance, and also help if we need it as well. Yep. So, look, this question really resonated with me because, I almost wish that I had this advice when I was in high school, because one thing, look, it's okay if you haven't settled on a set career path. I was always very conscious about what I was going to do after, straight after school. And my advice to my former self would just be to relax. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. You will ultimately find that groove of yours and what's right for you. It might be a bit of a trial and error process, but with that comes your experience, and you build a wealth of knowledge from that. The world is your oyster. Little did I know that I'd be working for DHL Express, and I really have found my calling. So, biggest piece of advice is just to sort of take it day by day. You don't need a set career path, and it will come to you.